Again, noble son and noble daughters, listen to me. See this form, this body, our body, see our body as a reflection moon in the waters. So form is like reflection on water. So that means not too much grasping, clinging. This is illusion bodies. This is not just only Dzogchen teaching. Even in the Vinaya teaching, Buddha said, form is like water bubble. It's like water bubble. Is reflection moon in the waters. Waters. See that. So that means, therefore, if you say in a kind of higher level, is lucid. Lucid bodies. It's not solid formed. It's massive. All the different atoms and different particles are joined together and form this body. So it's like reflection, even though they appeared, but reality is not something that truly exists in solid things. And that also indicated, when we heard that too, its form is impermanent. Of course, there is two impermanence. Gross impermanent and subtle impermanent. We're not talking this time gross impermanent. Subtle impermanent. Body is shifting every second. Our body is molecules, atoms, particles, whatever is really transforming, changing. Every second, even if we didn't detect it. This is not just our body, but this universal world, what forms, what we see, is every second. That is the furthest or deepest we can detect it. Further, deeper that is shifting. Further that is empty, open space. That open space is within this body. Therefore, this great master, we hear that when they had the realizations, and said, burned in the fire, nothing happened. Throw in the water, nothing happened. Pushed down on the underground, nothing happened. Because they got realization, or they could see everything is displayed of like as a lucid state. So emptiness cannot hurt to the emptiness. It's all in the same state. Therefore, those great masters go through walls, sitting on the skies, transforming different elements for different elements, each other's. All that. There's no solid structural reality levels. And we understand that these days, the most in those physics, science physics, quantum physics, they are discovering those things. Just discover that. I mean, that's the reality, nature of this. This is not just making up the stories. True. This is not just have to believe. It is one. And then it's also and that is also we joined in that almost every evening. We joined every evening. There's 21 words that introducing the nature of the mind or nature of Trikaya by Gurupema Sambhavas. We joined. All the forms are what? All this what we see through the eye is, and all the forms outside, inside, and whatever we say, all this, even though they appeared, even though you see this appeared is not solid, is clear void, emptiness. Emptiness. Only something like Lama. So that is pointing out the teaching to Nampa Jumpo. The one with 25 disciples, Gurupema Sambhav, or particularly also one with 900 students of Gurupema Sambhav. And that is, here we have that. I mean, you all know, you all know that we join so many. All these forms that appears to the eye that see, all things on the outside, inside the environment, inhabitant, appear, but let them rest where no salt is formed, no solid is formed. Perceive and perceive the being purified are the body of the deity, clay emptiness. That's the clay emptiness status. So it's like reflection in the waters. And similarly, then they said, and all the speech, sound, is like echoes. All the sound, speeches, also is like echoes. That means there is like, even though it appears to say something, but there is no substantial, again, solid existence. That's why we can hear, we can detect it. If it's solid existence, we can't hear, we can't detect it. According to the teaching, see, you cannot take it. But we can hear that they are empty, echoing. Echoing that empty void to the empty our senses and detected by the empty mind. Mind is there's no solid, is all display. Therefore, this is like echoes. So, therefore, all, and then all the what we see in our conceptual thoughts, even though this appeared in our mental status, there's nothing we can detect. And that you can see, our own thoughts and conceptions is coming one after another. But where they are, there's nothing really we can see if we don't follow that. After we follow that, of course, then something continues. But reality, there's nothing changed. It's all empty. If we follow that. So the form is in it as a mirage or the reflection of moon and water. Speech is like echoes of the emptiness. And mind is the emptiness, or all the conception thoughts. Therefore, you should see these following ways. Those are the famous statements in the great teacher Buddha's teachings called 10 examples of the illusions. 10 examples of the illusions is listed here, and of course you have, also you have the book, you have that. First is the same thing. First is mirage. Second is the dreams. Third is the reflections or reflection formed in the mirrors, our image in the mirrors. And then next one is the reflection in the moon and the waters. Fourth one is the city of the Gandharva. I said that is in the teaching used that terminology, but when we are hallucinated by the drugs, you see things. You see, when you, for example, when you take the daturas, that's in Tibet already use that example, datura, then you see things on the space. Space and the city is all the different forms, images, those are called city of the Gandharvas. So it's like city. Like city you can see it, but reality is just illusions. And then muyur is the optical illusions. Optical illusion due to the maybe disease or whatever. And then emanations. So emanations maybe you don't see often, but according to teaching, for example, emanation of the Buddhas or emanation of those invisible beings appeared right in front of you, maybe some certain people can see those things, said, and but the reality they dissipate. Also there's no form, so those are emanations. And then water bubbles. And then echoes. Those all are, there's 10 called 10 examples of the illusions that great teacher Buddha told. To pointing out all these forms and songs, everything is a similar thing. There's not really difference in reality, all the same thing. So they are here. So for this reason, great master, Mahasiddha, Shabkar said, therefore, take care or take all that easy as without grasping, clinging. And take that, what that means. All the forms and all the songs and all the minds, conceptions. That is, there's so many things in the world, so many things. But in the teachings that you can summarize it into three. Those are the forms, song, and the space of the mind. That summarize everything. And so, when we are engaging, when we are involved in that, not grasping, not clinging. And that is also this more instructions in the post meditation too. But during the meditation too, whatever the conception thoughts arise, not holding, grasping anything, is all like mirror images, all the echoes, and the reflection of moon in the waters. And then he said, and carry the conduct like this, that way, without any grasping. And then the practice, of course, the Dzogchen meditation is so special and powerful, so directed, but we have to put a lot of endurance, for effort. Really, you have to practice. Not just hearing times, reading books is a feeling for the intellectual for one time, but true realization, the result comes by practices. Practice. So here it says, practice day and night. Of those people who have that, day and night. How? We practice that day and night with the joy, with the appreciations, with the gratefulness, with the devotions. Devotions, really, settle down to the ground, not lingering consumption at time in the different directions, this and that things, have to settle down. And that's why in the teaching what Karamdol is the second word, Tajik Tolki in Tibet, decisive resolution, making one resolution to the one point. A resolution, one point resolution to the one single point. That means this realization of the Rupa, Dzogchen meditation, encompasses everything. All the Buddha teachings, all the practices, all the Vajrayana teachings, and Sutra teachings, Mahayana Sutra teaching, or the Foundation Sutra teaching, all really combined within this Dzogchen. So therefore, in the Tibet, Tajik Todokye, one resolution. Have confidence. Now you see, this is what we need. And then, that resolution is not enough. Now you have to carry on that. Not let that go down to the ditch. If that happens, then we're not going to follow what we like to follow. So keep continuing. Here, great master said, I'm sure you have books. You have, whenever you have book, that you did. See, the day and the night. That's what the Shabkar himself meditated day and night. Longchimpa did day and night. I mean, Longchimpa, they all high capability practitioners, high capability beings. Longchimpa practiced day and night. And Malarepa practiced day and night. And the Nyangku Mohanamachi, great master Mohanamachi, always practiced, really always practiced. All these books, what he wrote, all those, which is spontaneously arising knowledge. It's not just mad researches and all these different, and trying to collect and copy that. All that he wrote, those books. And then many people say that, his Kenji Padishara will say too, and as well as here too. When Mohan would write those books, not just writing whole days. On the between the sessions of his practices, he write down and then just completely write, and then wherever he stops, and then he leave that until next day. And then he bring that back and continue writing. That's what I really did that. So Mohan was also practiced. I mean, all those great masters, what we call now great masters, not at the beginning they are great masters. They are practitioners, they are great practitioners. Their courage, their commitment, their devotions to Dharma and compassion to all beings, or the Bodhisattva for all beings, is just immeasurable, enormous, really so powerful. That's why that back they become the great masters. This being great master is not just a kind of reserved by certain peoples. We all have that potential. We all have that opportunities. No one is occupied that opportunity. No one is a kind of grab that and talk away from us. And we really put that. What we need, joy, appreciation, devotion, and joy for effort to the dharmas. then we can. So here, said continue.